going to go back to the river because we're going to hit a storm. It's coming in right... There's a bear. Fuck me. Dead ahead. Heading right towards us. I can't head back to the river because that takes us very close to the bear. There are 2 wolves to my right around the barn. So I'm going to have to go between the bear and the wolves. I can't stop. Oh, that bear's looking really close on the left of my screen now. G'day chaps and welcome back. I'm going to dispense with the pre-ramble and get straight into it. This is exciting at the moment. I'm carrying on directly from the end of the last episode where we just shot 2 wolves. Just amazingly made it. I kind of can't believe that we managed to do that. And we've run out of daylight. We are numb and ravenous. We are at the point of... Actually, I don't need to collect these anymore. We're at the point of... we're on the verge of eating wolf meat. We're kind of desperate, so wood is good. I'm going to lose some weight. Hatchet, 89% hours. 65, cool, so I'll drop that. Flare, absolutely just what we needed. Food, of course, is useless to us. We are playing the challenge where we can only eat natural food. Sewing kit, that's good, we didn't have that. Bandages would be really useful. Cool. Accelerant, very good. Leaving the food. And I think I have 2 chambers, no, sorry, 2 bullets, no, 3 bullets in the gun. Does that count? Fuck, I really need to eat that. I wonder, does that break the rules? I need to check this, because that's really important. Okay, where are we? Living off the land. Survive 25 consecutive full days, only consuming calories harvested from wild plants and animals. It does say harvested, doesn't it?
I could eat a horse.
You're telling me, mate. He just said he could eat a horse. I'm going to have to leave it, and it just breaks my heart. Oh, this as well. This is hard. This is really hard to do. Okay, anyway, no whining. Oh shit! I thought that was the premium jacket, best in the game. Take cloth. So we're going to have to eat wolf meat. I'm gonna. Yeah, we can do a fire. Can't do it in here, we're going to have to go outside. We still have tons of energy, so we don't need to worry about that. We're just going to start a fire. And... okay, visibility is really good. I still don't like starting a fire out completely out in the open, so I'm going to get behind the railing over here. And I'm going to build the fire kind of at the entrance to the railing. Just to make sure. I'm not bothering with those metal tools, by the way, because they've just become redundant in the game. I'm going to use the... do I use the accelerant? I should really save that for an emergency and just suck up the boredom of starting a fire normally. It can take like 5 times now. But we really have no choice. I hope you're enjoying this. That last episode was really quite exciting. To find those bullets and then be confronted with 2 wolves, and let's be honest, that last shot was kind of a lucky shot. I had a little finger judder just as the wolf was closing on me. We got lucky. So we're going to stick all our sticks on. That gives us an hour and a half. Water at 4 litres, so we don't need to do that. We're going to cook our wolf meat. We have to. We're on the verge of starvation. I really don't want to eat it, but I'm going to take 2 kilos just in case. I don't want to get sick. So maybe I let us starve a little bit. I just take the condition hit. That might be the smart play. Right, wind's picking up anyway, so let's go hunker down. Let's wait it out. Let's sleep. Wait it out till the morning. We need to warm up as well. We're extremely cold. So we're just going to bed down. Prep. I'm not going to use my torch because I don't want to waste any fuel. So we're just going to drink. I'm going to take the condition hit, and that's okay. So let's sleep as much as we can sleep. We're not going to sleep right the way through. We're not tired enough. So we're going to have to pass some time as well. I'm going to go for 6 hours. You can just watch our condition drop. The thing with starvation is that it's quite slow, so we can kind of take it. But at the same time, fuck. We're
Die.
Yes, mate, I know. You just said I'm dying. Fuck it, let's just do it. Risk for internal parasites, 1%. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna eat more. We need energy to get across this map. So let's see. How bad is it? 4%. Okay, so does that mean it's a sliding scale? Let's sleep. I want to avoid the coldest, earliest parts in the morning. And I also want to get our condition back up if we can. Okay, we're at 98%. I'll take it. Let's fucking go. Let's drink. Getting our weight down a little bit. Just double check. We have tons of fuel. And crucially, really crucially, we have a flare. So now I'm feeling much more confident about getting where we need to go. So I believe there should be some... Oh, that flare makes me feel so much better. Oh, fuck. Wolf right in front of us where we needed to go. Unbelievable. I absolutely do not want to use this flare. 9 hours of daylight. Do we go back in and just wait? Oh, he's getting close. We can't stay out here. He's getting closer and closer, and with one flare, I'm just not prepared to risk it. Let's do some studying. I haven't really done this very much. Where is our book? So we have field dressing your kill. We have frozen angler. I never fish ever. Let's do this. So we're researching an hour. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. Okay. I didn't really understand how much that improved. Maybe I missed something. Anyway, main thing is that wolf should be at least have moved on. Oh, this has been kind of like it feels like a false starty kind of episode. Like sometimes you just you have to kind of roll with it. This game can be really unpredictable because you just have to adapt to your surroundings. The weather's looking not amazing. Okay, so there's no sign of him. So we're going to run. Yeah, we're going to run. Need to be kind of careful of my energy, but still we're going to run. And over in this direction, if the map is still the same as the bear challenge, there should be ropes now. places we can climb down. I can see the... Ah, great, we need that. So we need 3 of those. Old men's beards. Old man's beard. Lichen. However you want to say it. I don't even know how to say it. We get at least 3 of those. And then we can get... we'll be alright if a wolf bites us. We're not able to withstand a kind of wolf bite without getting a risk of infection at the moment. And that infection risk is, if I remember it rightly, is very, very high. It's like 50% or something. I think I get that right. Correct me in the comments. But you always need to make sure you have antiseptic, or you craft bandages from the... was a rabbit down there? 2 rabbits? Ooh, I'm not going to waste a bullet on them though. And I don't have a bow at this stage. So we're just... it's going to break my heart, but we're going to have to leave them as food. We're hungry, but we're not in danger food-wise just yet. Actually, I'm going to take 3 of these because we don't have what are they called? Antibiotics. So if we take 3 of those, we can create a tea. It's old man's beard. I just need another one. So I'm not going to spend much time collecting stuff while I'm recording because it's not very great to watch, but I absolutely need this stuff. So this is survival time. Here's our little hut. This could be good. We're very cold. I might want to sleep an hour before we continue. I don't really like these conditions very much, and we have to remember our clothes are just shit. Just absolutely shit at the moment, so we really need to... No, leave it. I'm toughening up to leaving the food. To begin with, it just broke my heart, but I'm kind of getting used to it now. Is that better than what we've got? Let's have a look. No, it's not. Drop it. Just leave it. And they're shit. Do we need any cloth? Not really. I was just thinking about cloth because you can take the curtains off here. Right, I'm just going to sleep an hour. Warm up. The main thing is warming up at this stage. And then we get down to our optimum perfect 7 hours of daylight left. This is when we can make a run for it. We have a flare. We have some bullets. Let's go. I'm going to try and cover as much ground as we can now before we start getting really, really cold. So it's only -6. This is about as good as it's going to get. So this is it now. This is our run for it. We've kind of prepared as much as we can prepare. We're carrying quite a lot of fuel and an accelerant, so if we do get too cold, we can warm ourselves up fairly readily. Fortunately, we haven't found any coffee yet, so we can't heat ourselves quickly. That's the kind of downside. Now this is perfect. This is just what I need. This is going to be like a major food source for us, so I'm probably going to follow this for a little while. It also helps give us our bearings, because I know where I need to go. I need to basically go that way, left. And that's going to take us in the direction of the radio tower, radio control hut. And I'm heading that way because we need more bullets. We need more ammunition, and that's the only place I know of that's pretty much guaranteed to have it. So I'm just looking this way in case there's any more cattails that aren't. So I'm leaving it now. This is going to become a little bit slow and a little bit boring because we're just going to have to follow this frozen river for quite a way. And I'm hoping... often, not always of course, but often, following a river is relatively safe compared to other routes, just because, why would a wolf scavenge or hunt on a frozen river, there would be nothing to hunt. So, mind you, that's the same with the lakes, isn't it? They still stick deer out on the lakes. Maybe I just made this up. So where does this river go? So we follow this as far as we can, really, and we'll hit a bridge at some point. And at that bridge there'll be a few houses, so we can search those houses. I'm really interested in getting more clothing at this stage. Our clothes are just terrible. -5 degrees. And I'm kind of swinging around to make sure I get as full a view down the river as I can. And then swinging back because I see the cover we have on the left. Okay, what is that? Ah, okay. I know where we are. Do we give up on the river and our food source? Ah, yes, the weather's turning again. And there are some arrows down here, so I'm going to go grab these. I may have to return to that river just to get food, but the weather looks like there's another storm coming in, so we have to head to shelter. Where is that? Where is the actual building? Or have I got mistaken for this being somewhere else? This weather's really starting to bother me now. Oh, I'm not liking this. 2 wolves ahead. I am going to go back to the river because we're going to hit a storm. It's coming in right. There's a bear. Fuck me. Dead ahead. Heading right towards us. I can't head back to the river because that takes us very close to the bear. There are 2 wolves to my right around the barn, so I'm going to have to go between the bear and the wolves. I can't stop. Oh, that bear's looking really close on the left of my screen now. I can't stop in the tractor because that storm will trap us and we'll just freeze to death. So I'm going backwards now so I can keep an eye on the bear and the wolves. My best bet at this point is honestly just to stick to the road. Looks like we just got lucky with that bear. So very lucky. If we were just a minute slower, he would be onto us. And it looks like we managed to give those bears the slip as well. So I'm looking for any kind of shelter now. Oof, that was close. That was close. That was touch and go for a second there. What a little series this has turned out to be. Holy shit, we're at 18 minutes. I can't believe it. I can just about see the beginnings of a bridge up ahead of us. We're okay. We're okay. We've got 600 calories. We're not quite freezing to death. I just heard a wolf. It sounded close. Right. I'm going to have to stop it here, boys. There he is. I'm stopping it here, boys. And join me in the next one to see what happens. Ciao for now.